And welcome back. The time is now 6:53.
And time to look at these top headlines of your Tuesday morning as part of your Fastcast. Well, first up, we want to get you ready, of course, with a story of how North Alabama man will spend the next 30 years in prison after pleading guilty to capital murder. Sorrell Gill got that sentence and was fined up to $10,000 in court yesterday. He was actually indicted for the shooting death of Keith Douglas in Huntsville back in 2021.
A DeKalb County man is in trouble in Florida this morning after stalking and making threats to a Clearwater councilman. Ricky Myers was extradited from Alabama and booked into Pinellas County last month. He is facing charges for leaving threatening voicemails and Facebook messages towards Councilman Mark Bunker. Myers has since bonded out and awaits his arraignment next week.
U.S. Supreme Court is granting an Alabama death row inmate's wish to die by nitrogen hypoxia instead of lethal injection. Problem is, right now, Alabama doesn't have a plan in place to carry out those kind of executions. The Supreme Court handed down that ruling yesterday in favor of Kenneth Smith. Corrections leaders have not said when they expect to be ready to carry out nitrogen hypoxia executions.
And several U.S. lawmakers from Alabama are not holding their tongues about a report that says the Biden administration may keep the Space Command headquarters in Colorado. That's because of Alabama's restrictive abortion laws. NBC News first released that report, citing quotes from several anonymous sources. Congressman Dale Strong says he does not remember access to late-term abortions being one of the 21 criteria that Huntsville had to meet in order to be considered for the Space Command headquarters. Democratic Congresswoman Terry Sewell says Huntsville is without a question the best home for the Space Command.
Well, what comes of the Saturn 1B rocket standing at the Tennessee-Alabama State Line Welcome Center is no longer tied to that 2017 Memorial Preservation Act. A new proposal filed by State Representative Tom Butler is scheduled for a committee hearing tomorrow. That bill now focuses on the rocket and allows for it to either be refurbished or replaced with a replica. The rocket right now, as I said, stands at the Tennessee-Alabama line.
And Auburn University and the Devcom Aviation and Missile Center will enter a partnership to better benefit students in our area. It will pave the way for Huntsville City School students to learn more about cyber and engineering technology. The institutions are signing a deal this morning. It will take place at Grissom High School at 10:30.
There will be a ribbon cutting ceremony today for the grand opening of Joe Davis Stadium. It's at 4:45 this evening at the stadium on Lehman Ferry Road. After that ribbon cutting, Huntsville City Football Club will host its open house from 5 to 8. Chance for fans to meet the players, check out that newly renovated stadium, eat, drink, and even buy some new team gear.
Still keeping an eye on some dense fog, especially east of I-65 this morning. That valley fog is still with us here in Huntsville, but now that the sun is up, we'll start to see that fog dissipate as the morning goes on. Until then, especially if you're in Jackson, DeKalb County, give yourself some extra time on the roads. Your out the door forecast shows high temperatures back in the upper 80s today. Still hot, still humid, but there is a cold front on the way. With that front comes higher chances for showers and thunderstorms. Some of those storms, just like yesterday, could have gusty winds in addition to heavy rain. But as you look at the 10-day forecast, starting tomorrow, that spring-like feel returns. We're talking 80 degrees Wednesday, Thursday. Pretty comfortable starting tomorrow.
Very comfortable. I like that.
That's what we want to see in the Tennessee Valley. Okay?
Absolutely.
Good job, Carson.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Give you all the credit. Away 31 gives you 24/7 news coverage on local news, breaking news, and severe weather.
And remember, you can watch Wave 31 on all of our streaming platforms as well. And when you download the only weather app with 3 live Doppler radars. Impressive.
It is impressive. And the news continues with Good Morning America. We'll see you back here for local news at 7:23.